Two Endangered Mammals episode 34? 34. I think it's 34. Yep, 34. Oh boy. Good old episode 34. Oh man, oh man. Episode 34. Yo. I'm way too hyped, man. It's too nice outside.
Though. It's good though.
It's nice outside. That's why I'm hyped. This mic keeps loosening up. I gotta figure out what's going on with it. Yo. Let me make sure that your camera is you're set up nice.
Yeah,
you're good over there.
Yeah,
you're good to go. Welcome, everybody, to this 34th episode of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. With me, as always, is the GOAT co-host, the one and only Slim Pickens himself, Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Mr. Pun, how are you, sir?
I'm well.
I know you are. I knew you were. I knew you was well. I can't call you my Italian meatball no more, man. You looking svelte.
Thank you.
Slimming up.
You.
Like, what's the dude on Always Sunny in Philadelphia that got bigger, but then he just got svelte and all jacked? Yeah, that's you all day.
Ben?
Is it Ben?
Matt.
Whatever his name is. Oh, man. We got a hell of a show today, man. There's been some things going on, some things happening. The weather is changing on us. Yep. Getting a little bit nice outside. I'm not mad at it.
For sure.
Starting to, we're starting it off right. How's your ear doing? I know you had you got a sinus infection, right?
Yeah.
Is it affecting your ears at all or anything?
No, this time no.
Okay. Because I know you're susceptible to Just want to make sure that you're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you're using the in-ear buds this time.
Yeah. So.
And I know you're not normally used to that.
Yeah. I'm good though. Yeah.
Man, I am so hyped.
I like this.
I feel like we haven't been here in a while.
You
haven't. Like it's been forever, right?
I haven't seen you since Thursday, so.
That's right.
Yeah.
And see, I'm so used to we do the podcast 2 days a week.
Yep.
And then I see you that weekend.
Yeah.
And then we do the podcast.
Yeah.
And it's like this week, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Man, it was weird. It's weird. Oh man, we got ourselves a show. We're gonna have a good time today. The chat is going up right now.
Yep.
Everybody's letting us know that they're there. Oh boy. Now that we got the intro out of the way, that shit is hype, man.
That's a good intro.
That shit. Whew, that shit is hype. I love that we have all original music now.
Yep.
We got our intro, we got our outro, we got our identification, we got everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got everything going on now, man. Let me go ahead and turn this down. Speaking of all original, we got to do our original social media intros. So now that we are here,
yep.
Why don't you go ahead and tell the good people how they can get in touch with you? My man.
On Instagram, Snapchat, and Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda, and on Facebook, Pun-Capasso.
Boom! And if you want to reach out to me, you can catch me at Tiger39. That's THAIGER 39. And you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Grubhub, Pornhub, Twitch, OnlyFans,
Bubble. But you say Bumble?
Bumble, Tinder, Christian Mingle.
Farmers only.
Only if you're a dominatrix, though.
Yeah,
You catch your
yeah.
Christian Mingle. Gotta be two of y'all.
Yep.
Gotta be two of
Has
y'all.
to be two.
Yeah. Anywhere that the media is of a social variety,
And where there's a handle.
you can catch me at Tiger39. If you would like to watch the shows after the fact, just go to youtube.com/Tiger39. It's all arranged there in playlists. Like you just scroll down. Soon to be some vlogs on there.
Oh, okay.
Soon to be some vlogs.
Very nice.
Gonna be popping off on there. If you want to listen to the show after the fact, just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice and search for Two Endangered Mammals. You'll see the two tables there. They're just there chilling. Nothing on top of them, just tables, you know. Sometimes tables are for show.
Yeah.
Do Italian families do that? I know in black families, like we have towels for show. Like, do Italian families do that?
When I was younger, I remember that more than now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't use those towels. What they in there for? Those are for show.
Those are yeah. those are just for decoration.
Yeah, just for decoration.
Yeah.
And if you do listen to us on one of your favorite podcasting streaming platforms, just make sure you give us a rating. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Just interact with us. Give us a little rating. If you want to chat with us, you got to watch one of the live shows that we do every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m.
Yep.
We do it live everywhere. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. Discord. Oh, we're not live on Discord, but we're there.
That's right. Yeah.
We're there.
We're there. Yeah.
If you want to support the show monetarily, which is not necessary, the best support is just watching. But if you want to support the show while we're live, not after the fact, but while we're live, the link is down there.
Yeah.
It's pinned.
It's down.
Tiger39.live/tip if you want to help us out. Which has happened, and I'll talk about what we did with the money here in a little bit. Oh man, I love this beat too, man.
Yeah, it's a good beat.
I love everything. We ain't gonna get no copyright strikes, man. We are good. We are good. We are so good now, man. We are just, woo. I'm telling you. Oh man, I feel like we got some people to shout out. I feel like we got to get some of these shout outs popping off. Let's hold on a second. Let me fade out first because I only got a set amount of buttons on here that I gotta use. So I gotta switch banks real quick. Now I'm ready. Now I'm prepared for the out shouts. So who do we got in the chat? First, let me do Instagram real quick. Okay. On Instagram, straight flexing.
Cool. Yeah.
Pop Molly, I'm sweat. Woo! I don't do Molly. I eat Skittles.
That's the better choice.
I don't pop Molly.
Better choice.
Well, in the chat on Instagram, we got the homie Blake Davis is over there.
What up, Blake?
Who else do we have? We got Mr. Peppy No Neck, who has informed us
that he's watching.
That he is watching. We got my homie Jeff that's in the chat, and I do believe he is a dad, if I'm not mistaken. There's this dude with an afro that yelled, "Yo!" Oh, that's me. My bad. Oh man! And we got the Manhattan Belle is in the chat, and I think she's a mom. All right, she's a mom. All right. Who do we got jumping off over there in the land of Facebook?
In order, your sister Liz.
Oh, Liz is here.
Yep. What up, Liz?
Gonzo, of course.
Cody Kenneth.
Oh, Cody's. Wait, Cody's here?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
On Facebook.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, he's on. Okay. Wait, Cody? Are you a dad? Have we asked you that before, Cody? We probably asked him 100 times. I'm sure we have.
Probably.
And I'm sure you've told us. But just elucidate us one more time, if you wouldn't mind.
Peppy Nonuck is also on Facebook.
Of course he is.
Yep. Chengus.
Oh, my man. Yep. Wait, Cody is a dad.
He is, yeah.
So I did give him the right sound effect.
Cool.
Okay.
Amber Dawn.
Oh, Amber is here with us.
Kevin Cunningham.
Oh, KC.
Yep. John Doe.
John Deasy.
Yep.
I'm already starting.
Alyssa Schuler.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alyssa.
What up,
Schuler's up in the chat. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta give that one a look. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing? How you doing, girl?
She said, "Hi, friend."
Oh man, damn.
Well,
damn,
I don't know
already.
I don't know who that
I'm
is.
just messing around.
I don't know who's it to. It's only one friend.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
Okay.
It's me. That's the projected friend zone.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. I'm sure I think she's talking to both of us.
No, yeah, for sure. Jeffrey.
Oh,
Keener.
oh, is he's over here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Brandy.
Wait, which
Jess's friend Brandy
Oh, is she
from back in the day?
Is
Yeah,
she
she's
a
a
mom?
mom.
She's
Yeah.
a mom now?
Yep.
That's what's up.
Used to when we were hanging out at JT's all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said yeah so many times. I was like Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. No. Oh man, we got a lot of people sharing the stream too. We don't have anybody from Twitch yet, so hopefully they start showing up. The Twitchosphere. Maybe I should make sure that we're actually streaming on Twitch. Hang on.
John Doe said pop
yes,
mollies.
Yes, we are. we are streaming on Twitch. All right. Boom. Okay.
John Doe said pop mollies.
Pop. Jeffrey said first we pop bottles, then we pop
Pop
Molly.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we don't pop Mollies around these parts. We pop Skittles.
Yep.
Starburst.
Pez.
Man, I haven't had. When's the last time you had Pez?
A couple days ago.
I haven't had Pez in a while. Why am I hearing myself? Is that your phone? Yeah, I haven't. I haven't had Pez. It's been at least like 6 years minimum. Yeah. I would say minimum 6 years. When's the last time you had some?
A couple days ago.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, you just out here just randomly eating Pez?
Yeah, I love Pez. Jess's daughter Olivia got me a Panda Pez dispenser.
Oh well, then at that point you have to eat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the rule. Pez is such an interesting.
Emily is in the chat.
Blue belt. Wait, hold on. We got to fade to black. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the one and only Blue Belt Emily is in the chat. High as hell.
Yes.
I feel like Pez is like a traumatizing candy to eat as a child. Like when you think about it, you're eating something that's being ejected from someone's neck. Like they're just like, you know what I mean? It's just shooting out there, and we're just lapping it up like it's nothing. Wait a minute. Ashley Hamburg's old fine ass is in the chat. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. Sorry.
I was like, what's going on, Pun?
I was commenting.
Okay. Oh, Bill Rose. Did we shout out Bill Rose yet?
We did not.
Did we not shout him out?
Just saw him.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill Rose is here.
Bill's a dad, right? I don't know. I'm going to assume, which is probably terrible because I probably just put the evil of child rearing onto him. Oh, man. Oh, boy. But I think he is. Andrew's here, and I know he is. Yeah. Andrew has a whole tribe. Andrew got a gang of kids out there. Yeah, so Andrew be coming in the chat like, fuck them kids. He be like, damn all them kids, fam. I ain't the one. Yeah, man, Pez is like, and the thing about Pez is they're not exactly that tasty.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not like they're the best candy out there. I mean, they're obviously nothing but sugar like every other candy out there,
sure.
but they're not the tastiest to me.
Yeah.
I like Nerds. I enjoy Nerds.
Are good. I like Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's are good too. Mm-hmm. Remember when they had it where it was just Mike?
Yeah.
And just
they broke up. And now they're back together. So
yeah, now they're back.
Yeah.
They had a divorce.
You know, funny story. I did not eat them the whole time. They were just called Mike's.
Hey, Bill said, yes, I'm a dad. That's why I had Pez. Hey, you never know, man. People might just Pun ain't a dad. He had some Pez.
Right.
Andrew said FTK. Fuck them kids.
But yeah, the whole time they were just called Mike.
Yeah.
I never ate them.
Really?
I boycotted.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or do you not use the packs that say 2 left Twix or 2 right Twix?
No,
was it just Mike and Ike's that you were?
Mike and Ike's are like my favorite candy.
Oh, okay. Okay. But your name is Mike.
Yeah, I know, but
so just
Yeah, I'm like, hey, dude.
Listen, Ike gets a bad rap. You can't have a box of Ikes because Ike Turner was out here whooping people's asses and shit. So you just can't have a box of Ikes like that. Ain't nobody buying that. You can have a box of Mikes. You can't have a box of. I wonder if it was like two dudes that were like, listen, let's pour some sugar into some gelatin and let it harden and put it in a box and we'll call it. What should we call it? Fuck, Ike. I don't know, man. What do you think? I don't know, Mike. What do we? Hey, you know what?
We call it Mike and Ike's.
We'll call it Mike and Ike. They're probably high as shit too.
Yes, probably.
I feel like everything that came out around that time, people were high as hell. Those board meetings were probably full of cocaine and strippers and
weed and
all types of
alcohol and.
What the? we got a studio guest right now, who's a lot like those boardroom meetings right now.
Yes.
Even cartoons from back then. We talked about this before, like Street Sharks and all that shit. Those boardroom meetings had to be high as fuck. Like, you know what's a great idea?
Yo, what?
Some sharks with cut off gloves, rollerblades.
Oh, wait, and can they carry hockey sticks?
Fuck yeah.
Sweet.
And let's give them 6-packs.
Yes.
Why the fuck would sharks have 6-packs like that? You know something I found out recently, speaking of like old ass cartoons?
Yeah.
So there's this game I played, Red Dead Redemption 2. And when you play online, there's a dude named, I believe his name is Cribs or Tibbs, one of the two. I think it's Cribs, who takes care of your camp when you're away.
All right.
The guy that does the voice acting for him is the same dude that did the voice acting for Lionel.
Nice.
And basically he was in all of those.
Oh, there's
all of the Thundercat adjacent cartoons, like Thundercats, fucking Silverhawks, Tiger Sharks. Do you remember those?
Yeah,
those three. It was all the same company and like pretty much all the same cast.
Nice.
They just rotated them. Like in one, that dude played Lionel, the lead. In Silverhawks, he was somebody else. And then Tiger Sharks, I think he was the dude that was a dolphin. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. Andrew asked us if we remember Good and Plenty. He said nasty ass Good and Plenty. Isn't that like black licorice?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, you know who probably likes Good and Plenty? Europeans. Like I know in Holland a lot of their candy is like salty black licorice. Like Coco, a lot of the candy that she brought over I would be like, Jesus Christ, what is this? She's like, this is candy. What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
The esthetician is joining us over on the land of Instagram. Jeff said a whole bag of sour Skittles.
Oh.
Do I think I can eat them all at once? The whole bag, like shove the whole bag in my mouth, or do I think I can eat a bag of sour Skittles? If it's can I eat a bag of sour Skittles? Yes, I've done it plenty of times. I can eat a bag of any candy. If it's candy, I can eat it.
Yeah, for sure.
Chang's brought up gargoyles.
Oh,
Gargoyles
yeah.
was dope. You know, I
Awesome.
named one of my dogs after one of my dogs' name was Bronx.
Cool.
And it's because he had a wide chest with an underbite, and he looked just like the dog on Gargoyles, whose name was Bronx. Yeah. Yeah, that was such a great cartoon.
That was a cool cartoon.
That cartoon was actually, so I just watched a documentary about it. Not a documentary, it was on YouTube. So but that cartoon was actually like really deep and violent. Like there was some adult themes in that. And then I guess like the studio came in for like the continuing seasons and was like, yo, we got to dumb this down. Because like originally I remember watching it and being like, man, this is some serious shit going on. Like I don't fully understand everything, but I'm here for it.
I'm gonna watch it.
And then they were like, this we got to dumb this down. We got to make this funny. And then they started making it like stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, we got my homie Miss Alyssa Higgins is in the chat on the great Instagram. Let's blow it up for her.
What up, Alyssa?
She came out Saturday. She came out Saturday and visited while I was DJing. Nice. Came out, said hello, and then left. Got a little started dabbling in the libations, if you will.
Okay. All right.
Got a little inebriated and then came back to say hello again.
There we go. Hey.
The second hello was a lot louder. So.
Was it?
Yeah, they got a little turn. They got a little turn.
Yeah,
a little turn. Nothing
wrong
wrong with
with
that.
that.
Nothing
It's
wrong
the
with
weekend,
that.
right?
Yeah. It's the weekend. That's what it's for. Speaking of getting turned,
oh, Bozak's here.
Oh, is Bozak here?
Yeah.
Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak.
What up, Britt?
What's happening, Britt? How you doing? Speaking of getting turned, don't do it if you work for ESPN. I can tell you that right now.
Ooh.
Man, ESPN ain't out here fucking around.
No, they are not.
we gonna chat about that. Apparently, ESPN does not like strippers. Nope. At all. Even though everybody that works there probably hires strippers, but apparently they do not like strippers. So we're gonna talk about that. And also, if your ship gets stuck somewhere, just blame it on the woman.
Yeah.
Just blame
Right.
Whether she was there or not, just blame it on her.
Yeah. Like, I get it. Like, I could understand it if she was actually the one responsible, then yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? When all else fails, blame it on the woman.
Right.
That's what we do around these parts.
She wasn't even there.
Listen, just blame it on her. We'll talk about that. That's one of our topics.
Matt Andrews is here.
Matt Andrews from all the way across the pond. How are you, Sarah? Top of the morning to you. Or actually, it's top of the evening for him because he's in the future right now.
Bozak, Matt Andrews, and Emily liked the stream.
Oh, nice.
So did your sister. So did Brandy.
That's right. I forgot. You got the notifications.
John Doe shared it and liked it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking
Cody
about.
liked it.
That's what I'm talking about. We got love around these parts. People spreading love. To everybody in the chat, really quick, that have donated stars in the past, we got our payout.
We did.
We got our stars payout. So I know people were wondering because they can't donate them anymore because Facebook is having the problems with the how they what's the word I'm looking for? How they recognize the hours. Yeah. Something's going on with that. I don't know what, but something's going on with it. So we got booted out of the Level Up program, so people can't donate stars anymore. And people were asking like, hey, so what happened to all the stars that were donated before? Mm-hmm. Well, the way it works is you have to reach a point and then they do the payout. Yeah. So I think you have to hit like $100 or whatever, and then they do the payout. So I actually randomly got a payout.
Cool.
We got like 130 or something like that because we're transparent around here.
Yeah.
And so just so y'all know what was done with the money, paid the internet bill.
There you go.
So that we can continue to stream these shows.
Right.
Not that I was having trouble paying it, but I was like, okay, I got the payout. Okay, I'm going to do something. Obviously, everything that people donate, it goes right to the show. Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to pay the internet bill because that's the main.
That's the main.
Yeah. Without that, there's no show.
There's no show. So.
Without that, there's no show at all whatsoever. So yeah, that's what I did. That's where it went.
Yeah.
So I feel like my seat is like sinking. Yep, it was. There we go. Now I'm nice and tall. Yeah, so that's where that went. So for everyone wondering, that's where it went. And for everyone that's wondering about tipping and donating in the future, that's where it would go. Matt said he just got back from parking that ship for me. The plan worked. The price of your tiger doll shot up. Oh, man, that is hilarious, man. Oh, so, bro, I haven't seen you in like a week, like a work week.
Yeah, man.
How the fuck have you been?
Good. Besides,
Jeff just asked, what do stars pay? I mean, it's each star is like a penny or whatever, and then Facebook takes half. Mm-hmm. Right now, the way we're doing it now is there is a link that's pinned in the chat on Facebook. It's tiger39.live/tip. If anybody wants to tip, that's where it is. I'm not going to spend the entire show talking about it. You know what I mean? Because we don't do that around here. But yeah, that's how we do it now. We don't do the stars. We're not sweating the Level Up program. Honestly, even if we get back to a point to where people can do stars again, I probably wouldn't. I might not do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because it seems like such a thing to. I understand why people like doing it. You know what I mean? Which is why I put the ticker that's right there above the chat with everybody that is tipped us on the tip page. So I get why people do it and they like to see their stars, badges, and stuff like that. But I also don't like being held at the mercy of the book of faces. Yeah, you know what I mean? Sure. Like, it's weird that, like, because people have tipped for different things. People have tipped to your earbuds that you're wearing. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Was paid for by tips. Mm-hmm. The microphone, the new third microphone that we have was paid for by people donating and whatnot. Yeah. So, you know, Destiny's here. Yeah. Destiny's watching. Yeah. Destiny's a little.
What up, Des?
Little short self. Remember during her birthday, she was like, "Can I stand my short ass right here? Take this picture." I was like, "Do what you do. You gonna do it no matter what I say." Right. So
Gimp's here too.
Oh,
what up, Gimp?
Gimpington Skywalker over here. Yeah. So I like doing it this way better with the tip page. If people want to, solid. If not, solid. Just be here and watch. That's what's most important. But understand that anything that comes in is going to go back to something for the show, no matter what that is. Even if it's fucking couple of hot chocolates, right? You know what I mean? Like that's what it's going to go to. Even if it's like food for the show. But I mean, it got us another microphone.
It did.
It got us your earbuds. Mm-hmm. It got us the internet.
Yeah, there we go.
Destiny told us to stop picking on. I got to start a Destiny collection now. So you know how I have a collection of Savannahs? Because I know like 9 Savannahs.
You do.
Meeting Destiny? I didn't know there was another chick there named Destiny. And there was like two other people named Destiny.
Where?
So meeting her, there was another Destiny that was there that night.
Okay.
And then I had like 2 more Destinies pop up on my like friends list on Facebook. But I know the one girl that had, I think, the lip piercing, her name was Destiny.
Okay.
And then this short Destiny. Yeah. And then 2 more Destinies sent me friend requests unrelated to them.
Holy shit.
But because I met them, now you know how like you get into a Mustang and then when you drive around all you see is Mustangs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because I met her and the other Destiny, now I got like Destinies popping out the woodwork.
All right. Hey.
And I never knew Add Destiny before that.
Well, now you know 4.
Yeah, now I got 4. So I got to start she said it's a Destiny thing. Yeah, she just said, her friends were Destiny. My sister said we are getting her through sleep training this week. Just a FYI. Appreciate y'all. We appreciate you. We appreciate you being here. What is sleep training? Are you training the baby to sleep, or are you training to sleep?
Yeah.
Bill asked if I was at a strip joint. What, when I met the Destinies? No, I was DJing. These are actual Destinies.
Yeah, these aren't. Not stage names.
Yeah, not stage name Destinies. I know like 15 strippers named Destiny. Yeah. That's not their real name though.
No,
their real name is something like Jessica or something like that. And they're like, "Oh, just call me Destiny." Like, I ain't calling you a damn thing. I'm eating my chicken wing. Right, getting the fuck up out of here. Yeah. Oh man, I wonder what that's like. Destiny, what's it like? Like if you meet a chick that's a stripper and she's like, "Oh, my stage name is Destiny." Does that bother you at all? Does that obviously it doesn't offend you, but that, does it bother you if her fake name is Destiny and your actual name is Destiny? It bothers me when somebody was like, "Yeah, my name is Tiger." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here. I'm the only tiger around these parts, son. I'm the only tiger around here, homie." We're an endangered species. Right? Can't be that many of us.
Your sister said the baby, but she might need some help too.
I mean, listen, get your sleep on.
Yeah.
Get your sleep on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what? I don't sleep much, if at all, but I do enjoy a good sleep. Yeah. Like when I do sleep, I do enjoy it. Especially if it's like a REM sleep, like a deep 30-minute sleep. Yeah. I know for most people it's like a couple hours, but like a 30-minute, like deep concentrated sleep. Destiny said, "I work at a gas station and every day someone asks me if Destiny is my real name. It's actually interesting to hear it every day." Yeah, you wouldn't expect to walk into a gas station and meet a Destiny.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, Destiny. Is she married? She's not married, right?
No.
Destiny, if your future husband doesn't say I met my Destiny at a gas station, walk away.
That's awesome.
If you ever get married, I don't know if you want to, so I don't want to wish that evil on you if you don't.
Yeah.
But if you do, if the person you're with has never uttered, "I met my Destiny at
a gas
such
station?
and such place," wherever he met you, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But when he's telling the story, y'all's like relationship story, and he doesn't say, "Listen, I met my Destiny at or I walked into my Destiny at this place," walk away. Just walk away, girl. Leave. Leave. You can do so much better.
Yeah.
If she got a man right now, he's like, "This motherfucker." He's probably like, "You fucking big nose bastard. What the fuck are you doing right now?" Oh,
she
man.
said it's your destiny to meet me then.
There we go. I met my Destiny at Barley House.
There you go.
Boom. I'm ahead of the game, son. I'm ahead of the game, baby. I'm ahead of the game. Oh man, 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah.
Now 4. Now I got. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna whenever I meet people, a few people with the same name, I'm gonna take portraits of all of them.
There you go.
The first one's gonna get the biggest one. So
Yeah.
when I print them out, it's gonna be so the first Savannah is gonna be the biggest one, and then the other ones are gonna satellite around.
Yeah.
So Miss Lee is gonna be the biggest one. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a portrait of her.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the big one. And then there's gonna be little satellite destinies around her. And every time I meet a new destiny, a new portrait's gonna go up. I'm gonna do it. Watch.
Go
Watch.
up in the Destiny Galaxy.
I'm telling you. And then one day somebody's gonna come over and be like, "What the fuck is this?" And be like, "Oh, those are the Savannahs.
That's Galaxy Destiny.
Yeah.
That's Galaxy Savannah.
That's Savannah over there. Yeah." And they're gonna be like, "That's weird," and walk out. Oh man, she said she can't stand us. That's all right. All right. You can try.
Is that
man.
Chew in the chat? Chew Boogie?
Is it? Wait, where? Hold on. Where? Did they talk?
Angel de Jesus?
Yeah.
Right? That's Chew. Yeah.
That's Chew Boogie.
Yeah.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh, my man Chew Boogie.
Yeah. What up, Chew?
That is the homie. That is my man 50 grand.
I don't know him by that.
Also,
So that's why I was like, ain't
yeah, DJ
looks
Raven
like
is here in Twitch. We finally got some viewers over in the Twitch sphere. So let's blow it up for
What up,
DJ Raven. How you doing, brother? He said he'll be here around 8. He's lurking. He's lurking in the room for a half hour. He'll be here around 8.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he'll be here till around 8. Then he's DJing live.
Oh, cool.
At the same time listening to us. That dude is a multitasker.
Yeah, he is.
That dude could.
The Chocolate Girl Wonder is in.
Oh, really?
She's watching you.
Miss Key, the chocolate girl wonder.
What's up, Key?
Her old chocolatey self. Man, I'm telling you. Life is good, man. Listen, we got beautiful people that watch us. Yeah. I mean, I know some people have like, their streams are cool and all, but we got like beautiful people that watch us. Like when I look at our viewership, it's just full of beautifulness.
Yeah.
Just gorgeousness all up in our chat.
You know what I mean? who's gonna say he's the most beautiful one?
Who, Peppy No Neck?
Oh God, yeah.
100% Peppy
Hey Jackie,
No Neck.
they're talking about me right now.
Oh, Bree is in the chat on Instagram.
What up, Bree?
She said, "Hey fellas, man, Bree brought some good food when she was on the show. Whoo! I'm telling you, the pastelitos, and then those potato balls. Yeah. Oh my God, they were good. Listen, they were delicious. I think I'm gonna make a call from now on, man. When we bring people on the show, if they can't cook, man, it's a wrap. Now, I'm just wouldn't that be horrible if I was if you can't cook, you don't get to be on the show.
Right.
I feel like we need to bring people that can cook, or like parents. Parents usually can cook. Yeah, a lot of times. Destiny, can you cook? Destiny's a parent, right?
Destiny could cook.
Can she cook?
Yeah.
Hey, Destiny, you want to be on the show one day?
Look, her and Britt used to bring me food all the time to work.
Really?
You remember? I brought you some of the Buffalo Mac the one time.
Oh, that was it. Who made that? Was that Bozak or was that Destiny?
Was Bozak.
Okay. Have I ever had any of Destiny's food?
No, but I'm sure.
Hey, Destiny, you want to make a couple of endangered mammals, a quick little dish one day, and send it this way? We just be out here pandering for food. You know who else can cook? Miss Amber Dawn. She's in the chat. Amber Dawn brought me a plate one time, and boy was it good. She posts stuff like when she makes stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it looks so good. It looks delicious. Amber makes food that looks so good. It makes you mad. Like when you see it. Yeah. Because you don't get any of it. You're like, I'm pissed off now. Like I'm angry at you. I'm upset at you. I'm about to have to cut you off, man. This is just a tease.
Oh, 7.5 is watching.
Oh, is it 7.5 here?
Yeah. Des said, "I'll cook for y'all. What do you want?"
Is that what you call her, Des?
Des, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, who the hell are you talking about? Oh, man, yeah. I mean, anything you want to make. Amber said, that was she says, I live down the street, dweeb. She does. Amber does. Okay, cool. Yeah, but Amber, you know what? Whenever I hit you up, Amber, you're always like, Amber's one of those people that you hit her up and then she doesn't answer you for like a day. You know what I mean? I mean, she's a busy woman.
Yeah.
She's a busy woman.
For sure.
Yeah. But like she'll cook something, take a picture, and I'll be like, yo, let a brother get a plate real quick. And I'll hear from her the next day and be like, oh, I ate it all. I'm like, Amber, you ain't shit.
She said you're invited anytime.
See, that's easy to say. But then when I come knocking on the door after you posted a picture on Instagram at 3 a.m. because you're up late cooking, and then I'm knocking on your door like, hey, can I get a bite? Oh, my man Corey is in the chat. Oh, wait, wrong one.
What up, Corey?
Don't want to put that on him.
Yeah.
Don't want to put that evil on him. What did Bree say? Bree said, hold on. Bree said, got to think about the next menu items. Back to the drawing board. Oh, she's gonna make something different next time she comes on. Okay. I am definitely not mad at that. See, Amber can't deny it. She said truth. Matt said he'll post some toast over from the UK. Oh man, do they eat toast in the UK, Matt? I thought y'all ate crumpets, like tea and crumpets.
Yeah.
What is a crumpet, Matt? What is a crumpet?
I have no idea.
I feel like it's like a biscuit, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But they don't drink a lot of coffee in the UK. I know that. It's mostly tea.
Mm-hmm.
And don't you do the toast on one side, if I'm not mistaken? I think they do their toast. At least that's what Sting said in the song Englishman in New York. He's like, I like my toast done on one side. So I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing what JT said Tiger looking like Hobbs. Who the fuck is Hobbs? Like Hobbs. Oh, Calvin and Hobbs. That's the point.
There you go.
That's the point, man.
There you go.
That is the point. I am Hobbs. Definitely not Calvin, but I'm definitely Hobbs. Yeah. I'll be Hobbs all day. Oh, man. Yeah, we got ourselves a show, man. We got some things to talk about. Oh, wait. What I was talking about before, how the hell have you been, man? What have you been up to? What's shaking? What's moving? I feel like I said, I haven't seen you in like 6 days or something like that. So how was your weekend?
It was good. You know,
okay.
What did I do Friday?
I don't know. I wasn't there. Like I said, I haven't seen you in a while.
I don't know. I completely forgot about Friday.
Man, it was that.
Saturday, though, went over. I know what I did. Like, Friday during the day, I went to see Lincoln.
Okay.
Jess and Austin's new son.
Jess is probably screaming at you right now.
She's
is. Like, I saw you Friday.
Yeah.
Well, she's not in the chat yet, but so everybody keep it quiet. That Pun forgot about going over to Jess's to see the new.
Well, that's what made me remember what I did Friday.
Oh, okay.
So, and then I went to Tommy's to get my hair cut.
Wait a minute. Dad said, I'm going to give my dirt bucket kid a bath. So when you figure out what y'all want, let me know. Or you could just give him a bath and then come back to the chat. Yeah. Okay, please continue, Pun.
After Jess and Austin's, I went to Tommy's to get my hair cut.
Okay.
And kind of chilled the rest of the night.
All
and
right.
then Saturday, went to the mall with Cam and Jade.
Okay.
Went back to their house, Cam's house. Had some dinner. Then went home, watched the game with Pops, which was an awesome game, by the way. It's the best game.
Which game was it?
That was the last Final Four game.
Was that the women's basketball game?
No,
or
it
that
was
was
the men's.
It was the men's. Okay.
Gonzaga versus UCLA. That was the late game. And that game, that was the best game I've seen. One of the best games I've seen in any sport.
It must have been a good game with a pause like that.
Well, because I said best game, but it was one of the best games I've seen in any sport, though. Like not just basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good game. And then Sunday was Easter, so had dinner with the grandmas, parents.
Oh, I saw you. I think you saw. I saw you posted a picture.
Yeah.
With the,
and then,
was that both of the grandmas in the picture? Okay.
Yep. And then Will and Kayla came over with the kids.
Okay.
And then yesterday was sinuses, bro. Whew. That was
really they were getting at you.
Oh God! Well, it started Sunday night, and then all day yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Playing a little music in the background while we while we chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you the sinuses were getting at you. It's kind of that time, right? Where people's sinuses are starting to act up. I was blessed to not really have sinuses. Honestly, I'll sneeze for maybe a couple sneezes, like when the weather first starts getting nice, but then after that, I'm good. If I change temperature really rapidly, though, like if I walk into a house that's like frigid air conditioning, you would think I caught a cold. Yeah. Like I'll be sneezing, I'll get stuffy until I go back outside and I'm good. Okay. So like I gotta gradually get to like, because I don't really run, honestly here I don't really run an air conditioner. I run fans. Now that we're doing this podcast out of here, I'll probably air condition it up. But usually like I'll fan it up in here, run some fans and stuff like that. But yeah, I gotta, even when I'm out on the island, I gotta gradually get to the point that that I'm actually like using the air conditioner. Like when I'm first there, I don't turn on the air conditioner. I'll turn on the fan and just let the fan circulate air. And then I'll slowly cool it off over like the course of some days. I'll slowly cool it off. One time, a friend of mine, I let her crash because she was working and she had to work a late shift because she's a commuter. So she had to work a late shift and was like, yo, can I crash in your room? And it's a double room. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. And she fucked around and turned on the air conditioner. And when I walked in that night, oh God, I was done for. It was a wrap. I was like, what are you doing? I threw her out. I was like, you got to go. You ain't never staying here again. I didn't let her stay there ever again. Amber said, careful, she just had the germ, but thought it was a sinus infection.
That's why I went and got a test yesterday.
Yeah, Amber, he went and got a test. He went and got it checked out.
Because I'm proactive.
You are a germ survivor, right? You survived. Matt said crumpets are hard to explain. It's like springy, doughy pancake. Oh, okay. I might have to look up how to make it and make some one day. And by make some, pay somebody to come over and make some. Pay someone else to come over and make some, and then we'll have to test them out with some tea. Are you a tea drinker at all?
When I'm sick.
Oh, really? Just only when you're sick?
Yeah.
I love
tea and lemon, honey.
Oh yeah.
Helps the throat.
I'm a tea drinker more so than I am. Okay, I don't drink coffee. I never drink coffee.
Me neither.
But I am a tea drinker. So when people are like, "Hey, let's go out for coffee," my weapon of choice is tea.
I'm more of a hot chocolate drinker.
I will drink the hell out of some hot chocolate. I am a big fan of hot chocolate. I will definitely do that. Or even like
Des and Britt know that from work.
Oh, really?
When they both used to work there.
Man, y'all had hot chocolate at UPS?
No, I would walk in with one every day.
Oh, okay. I thought UPS was out here handing out hot chocolates.
No.
Man, I was about to go.
They have coffee machines.
I was about to go apply.
They have coffee machines, not hot chocolate machines, though.
Oh, really?
Although they might. I've never checked actually for hot chocolate machines, but
they might as well if they got a what's it called, a Keurig.
Yeah, well, it's like a big machine thing. I don't know.
I was informed that Keurigs don't make great hot chocolate.
Yeah, they don't.
And I like my hot chocolates pretty chocolatey. You know what I mean? And I was informed that Keurigs don't do the best job of hotting the chocolate.
Yeah, they don't.
Or chocolating the hot. There's not many things worse than like some watered down hot chocolate.
Yes.
It just watered down hot chocolate tastes like dirty water. That's literally what it tastes like. It's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much just dirty ass water, and you're just kind of, sipping on it like it's, I can't stand it. I hate it. Matt said, I think I heard last week that we now actually drink more coffee in the UK now than tea. Coffee shops have really taken over the high streets.
Oh.
And that's funny because there is a street called High Street in
Columbus.
No, London.
Oh, London.
In London, England, there's a street called High Street. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a street called High Street. I know there's a street called it's like Harrow Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. I've been to England like once.
Yeah.
Twice. 2 times. Once, twice, 3 times a lady.
There's also a high street in Columbus.
Yes, there's a high street in Columbus.
That's where the Buckeyes play.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was about to say that's where all the dispensaries are.
No.
Listen, if they don't put a dispensary on High Street,
I'm sure there will be one.
Something's wrong with the world.
I'm sure there will be one somewhere.
There should be a dispensary on every high street in the U.S. Everywhere that it's legal, they should put a dispensary on High Street. Yeah. If there's a high street, you got to put it on. Yeah. You got to.
But that's one of the streets that the stadium's on.
Oh, okay. They definitely got to put a dispensary there. It sells itself.
Yeah, there probably is. I mean, High Street dispensary, right?
Right. Listen, if you sell weed and you don't sell on High Street, then what are you doing? Oh, Fam is with us over on Twitch, the Twitchosphere.
What up, Fam?
What up, Fam? And thank you for joining us on Twitch, man. We got to get them Twitch views up.
Yeah.
Nah, just for the hell of it, just to just because I like having people in the Twitch, Yeah. I don't like people on Twitch thinking that they're just there alone.
Yeah. Ducky's in the chat.
Oh, is Ducky here?
What up, Ducky?
Ducky gets 2 of them. Hold on.
Yeah.
Look at that. Duckaroo Bonsai is in the house. How you doing, man? How are you? Chilling, living life, chilling, cooling, maxing, relaxing.
Acting all cool.
What did I just drop?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my poker chip. That's not a poker chip.
Oh, okay.
So the hotel that I stay at in Columbus, whenever I DJ down there, one of their things is they give you a free drink when you check in.
Okay.
Because it's a bar.
Yeah.
And it's a bar, and then the hotel's upstairs, but it has its own bar. So they give you a free drink because you check in at the bar.
Okay.
And you get a free drink.
Oh, that's dope.
And if you don't want it right then, you get a poker chip and you come back and get it. I took the poker chip the first time because I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second time, they went to give me another one. I was like, that's okay. I already have one. I was like, I don't drink. So, and he was like, oh, well, you can get anything. You can get Gatorade because they have like a whole like concession.
Okay.
He's like, you get Gatorade, you can get some Powerade, a bottle of water, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You get one free one. I was like, oh, well, in that case, don't mind if I do.
Right. You know what that sounds like? When you said you check in at the bar, it sounds like the place from John Wick.
Oh yeah, you do check in at the bar, don't
right?
you? That's right. It feels very
and
John,
then
John Wickish.
And then the rooms are above.
Yeah. It has that vibe. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get killed. But it has that vibe. Yeah. Fam said he's getting his first tattoo tomorrow. Any advice? Bring a Snickers bar.
Yep.
If it's your first tattoo, bring a Snickers bar. Bring like the king size that have the 2 in it. I know this sounds weird, but as you're getting a tattoo, sometimes what is it? Is it your blood sugar that gets low, or or sometimes it's good to have some sugar to eat while you're getting your tattoo, especially your first one. Bring that, and then bring something to drink, like some water. Bring water, and then maybe like a Powerade or something like that, and then breathe.
Headphones,
some
earbuds
headphones
if you got them, unless you and your tattoo artist are friendly.
Yeah,
and you
or
talk.
chatting. Yeah,
Then
but just relax. It's not the end of the world.
No.
And however bad you're thinking it's going to be, it's not going to be as bad as what you're thinking. Like, I'm not going to sit here.
Depending on where you get it.
Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say tattoos don't hurt. Right. Where are you getting it? That's the question.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say tattoos don't hurt. Tattoos are one of those things for me on Planet Tiger. Whenever I'm getting a tattoo, what's going through my head is, why the fuck am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, why did I do this? And in the minute it's done, I'm like,
that was a fantastic idea.
Yeah, when can I get another one? Like, but during, it's kind of annoying. You know what I mean? It's more of an annoying, unless you're getting your ribs and stuff.
Yeah.
If your ribs don't hurt you, you're just not a human. If they don't hurt at all, like people are like, yo, tattoos don't hurt at all. Yeah, they do. You just enjoy it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's still a painful, you're jamming needles into your body. It's a painful experience, but it's just you enjoy it.
Like,
but
I got
it's not as bad. He's getting it on his thigh.
That's not too bad.
Okay. Mostly line work, though, with no shading. You'll be fine. Just bring a candy bar. Whatever your favorite candy bar is, bring that. If you can't find a king size, bring 2 of them. Bring something to drink. Bring some water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Obviously, don't drink any alcohol or anything like that.
Yeah.
Don't use any of that numbing shit.
Don't because it's going to get wiped off in 2 seconds. So
plus, this is your first tattoo. You need to experience it.
Yeah.
It's like a spiritual, for me.
Yeah.
It's like your bridge into manhood, man.
Yeah.
Like so experience it. Accept the pain. Live with it. On your thigh, you'll be fine. Yeah. You'll be fine.
Like when I think about it, I did all my tattoos backwards.
Did you? So
I got all the easy spots first.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
I mean, I wish I'd started with the hard stuff.
I feel like you're supposed to start with the easy stuff.
Because my chest, my stomach, and my ribs aren't done yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you'll be all right with the stomach. My stomach was my first tattoo ever.
I want to get, you know how Tupac had Thug Life?
You want to get Hug Life?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Oh, man. He said, I'll DM you what I'm getting on Twitter. All right. Send it this way. If you want to send it this way. Gonzo said, tattoos on the ribs are the worst, and now I can't cover it up because I don't want to go through the pain. Pun never told me that when I got my tattoos.
Yeah. I didn't tell him any of that.
Listen. Liz said the first minute or so hurts almost like getting a shot, but then the area goes numb and you'll be good. Yeah, I could see that. I can see that. He said he sent it to me, so let me go and check it out. Check it out. See what's going on over here on the Twitter sphere. Oh, okay. I don't know if people will be able to see that. Can they see that at all?
Not real good.
Yeah, people ain't gonna be able to see that. So basically what it is, I wonder if I brought my brightness down. What about now? There it is. They can see that.
Bit. Yeah. That's cool.
My hair looks so weird like this from the side. Looks like somebody just cut off the afro here. It was like, yeah, that looks pretty dope. So basically, it's an open book, and there's mountains in it that would be considered like 3D, and then under it says paradise. That's freaking dope, man.
That's cool.
That's real dope.
Yeah.
You should be fine. That's all line work.
Yeah.
You should be fine. I don't think you're gonna be in a terrible amount of pain. You know what I mean? I gotta answer a text real quick. There. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be in a terrible amount of pain. I think you should be good. I think you should be good to go. If you punk out, let me know so I can make fun of you. Adam King is in here with us today.
What up, Adam?
He said it feels like hitting your funny bone for a prolonged time. I can see that, depending on where it's at. Yeah, I can see that.
I was gonna say, depending where it's at, because there ain't nothing funny about it.
Bun, you got so serious when you said that too. Ain't nothing funny about it. Oh man, Matt said one person had y'all never walk alone on his arm. WARLK. Oh. Oof, cover up city for that. Oh, Jackie P is in the chat on Instagram. She said, Mama's here.
What up, Mom?
Jackie P is in the house. Oh, man. Yeah, listen, always make sure that you spell check before they stencil it on you, and spell check it again after.
Yeah.
Spell check it like 3-4 times before the needle ever touches you. Anytime you're doing words, spell check it. Spell check, spell check, spell check. Check if you're getting languages that are foreign to you. Have somebody who speaks that language double check. You know what I mean, and make sure, like, hey, what does this say? I have on my stomach, I have Black Tiger, and it's written in Thai. And I had so many Thai people look at it. Because I had it on my Thai shorts as well. Yeah. And I would ask, hey, what does this say? And they'd be like, oh, it says Black Tiger. Like, okay. Go to somebody else. Hey, what does this say? Yeah. What says Black Tiger? I even tested it a couple years ago in Put in Bay. Yeah. I met a couple of ladies that were from Thailand. Because we get a lot of people we get a lot of international workers out there. There's a couple of girls from Thailand. And I was like, oh, I have a Thai tattoo. And I was like, what does this say? I lifted on my shirt. She was like, oh, Black Tiger. And I was like, okay. Yeah. Like, all right, so we know we're good. You think people in other countries get English tattooed on them?
Probably not.
You think people in China or Japan get love in English tattooed on their arm?
LOVE?
Yeah. Flower.
Yeah, right.
I think we're just we're probably the only country that does that, to be honest. Actually, no, because I've seen some cats in Russia that have like Chinese lettering and Japanese kanji, I believe it's called, on them. Yeah, that's a weird thing to do, right? Yeah. Like, you ain't never been. I know people that, and this is, again, about as political as I'll ever get. I know people that don't like or claim to not like Asian people that have like Japanese lettering on them
for sure, as
tattoos. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so are you going to cover that up? Yeah. Cover what up? Your fucking tattoo, right? Jackhole. Yeah. The one that goes all the way down your spine. Like, you're talking all this shit about Asian people. Well, that's different. Like, no, it ain't. No, it is not. It's like people that don't like Mexican people, right? But be the first ones going to get tacos on Tuesday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, don't do that, because that's a freaking Mexican dish, homie. Right? Oh, you don't like black people, but you're rapping? Yeah. Like, you ran some Jordans, but you don't like black people? Yeah. Like, come on, fam. Don't wear them. Wear some Steve Nashes or some fucking Larry Birds. Oh, that's right. Are there any? Not any. Are there any white basketball players with shoes?
Not that I can think.
Like, I'm literally right now just thinking of this. Are there any? Does Jeremy Lin have a shoe? I mean, he might have an endorsement, but does he have a shoe? Like, can you buy like the Lin 3s or something like that? Yeah, I think now's a good time to do that. They should probably do that. Are there any players other than black players that have shoes, really? Because there's not, like, when you think about it, there's not many players with shoes. With as many players as there are in the league, and historically, there's not a ton with shoes. You know what I mean? Like, just off the top of your head, how many players would you say, like, have a signature shoe? Would you say under 100?
Yeah.
And I'm talking historically.
Historically?
So from the first time somebody had a signature shoe,
Jordan.
Would be Jordan. So from the first Jordan to now, you think under 100 players have had a signature shoe?
I could try to name them.
Yeah. You want to? Do you want it? Do you feel like giving it a try?
We got Jordan, obviously.
Okay.
Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
Charles Barkley.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal. Sean Kemp.
Wait, hold that thought for a quick second.
Adam
was saying Luka.
Actually, yeah, those three.
They all have shoes?
Yeah, they all have their own.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yes, and Matthew Dellavedova.
Deli has a shoe?
Yeah.
Like a signature shoe? Who makes his?
No idea, but he has one.
He has one?
Yeah.
Who makes Luka's?
I'm not sure, like, offhand, but I know Luka and
they all
Kristaps
have shoes.
has one.
Yeah.
And then Deli, I remember because it just came out like 3 years ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or 4 years ago.
I think it's like some random company.
Probably.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
Out of, let's just say there's 100.
Yeah.
I don't think there is though. I mean, you were naming them.
Yeah.
But I feel like in like 10 more names, you were going to start.
Yeah. James. Well, so who did I say?
I think you got to Jordan, Ewing,
Barkley, O'Neal, Kemp, Allen Iverson. Shit. There's more I could think. Oh, Damian Lillard, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. Fuck.
Does Derrick Rose have one?
He had one when he played.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's still playing, isn't he?
Mm-mm.
When did Derrick Rose retire?
I mean, he might still be on a team.
I think he's still playing.
I
think he's, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's still playing.
Okay.
And he would still have a shoe.
Yeah.
I doubt that they would be like, nah.
Kobe.
Oh yeah, Kobe's shoe, obviously.
Oh, McGrady. Yeah. Adam said McGrady.
Yeah. Matt said there was a French player who wore beach shoes to play. His name was Felipe Furlop.
Yeah. Joel.
was that actually his name, or was that a joke?
I don't know.
That's got to be a joke. Furlop.
We got Paul George, Joel Embiid,
Kyrie.
Is
somebody keeping the number? Blue belt, you over there keeping numbers of this? No? Okay. The way she looked up, she was like,
LeBron.
LeBron, obviously, yeah. LeBron. Corey is here.
What up?
He's a Marine. He said D Rose is on the Knicks now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson.
Okay.
He has his own shoe. Penny Hardaway had his own shoe.
Didn't the Zions, isn't that the one that blew up?
No, those weren't
the
Zions. The Zions didn't come out yet.
Oh.
But
who's his shoe made by?
They were Nike.
They're Nike? Okay.
Yeah. The one that blew out was Nike too.
Ooh.
That was the...
Would be fucked up if it was a pair of
Georges, I think?
I was gonna say, wouldn't it be fucked up if it was a pair of LeBrons and they just blew the fuck up on them?
I forgot which ones they were. Yeah, I forgot which one it was.
That's an interesting thing to think about, man. Like, the majority, all except for a handful of players with signature shoes have been of the darker complexion.
Yep.
Corey said it was the PGs that blew out. Yeah. He was wearing Kyrie's in college that blew out. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild to think about. That's kind of interesting. But I mean, it kind of goes like that with a lot of sports. Like if you look at just different sports have different, I don't want to say races that take over, but if you look at like hockey, right? Hockey is a predominantly white sport. You know what I'm saying? And I think anybody with a signature hockey thing is more than likely white. I mean, there's some black players.
No, yeah.
But it's a predominantly white sport. Same thing with like NASCAR. You know what I mean? It's a predominantly white sport. I'm wondering if Here's what I'm curious about, and I would like to look at some numbers because what I'm about to say, I have no scientific backing.
Gary
to this
Payton.
Gary Payton.
Yeah, he had his own shoe.
And DJ Raven is back and all locked in. I feel like when it comes to sports and when you look at like the races that kind of, I don't want to say dominate the sport, but when a sport becomes predominantly one race, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like it kind of falls to what's available in the areas that they're in. In an inner city, in a lot of the black communities, there's always a basketball court.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I only say inner city because there was a time here where people of color were kind of shoved into these areas. Like you can live here. You can't buy a house over here. You can live here. We're not going to get into all that. We're not going to get into the background of it. We're just going to talk about how in the inner city, a lot of times there's a basketball court. You know what I mean? There's a basketball net there. When I travel out to the suburbs and stuff, I mean, I live in the suburbs. There's definitely not as many basketball courts here in Lakewood as there is if I go to like East Cleveland or, you know what I mean? So it would make sense that when you have like, people that look like me, they grow up playing basketball. Yeah. Just like the Dominican Republic in baseball, right? When I went to the Dominican Republic, there was a baseball field literally every corner. Yeah. And what I was told was not only is there a baseball field on every corner, but there's coaches that go out there and coach the kids. Yeah. So like you don't have to, it's not like a paid program. They're just there. Yeah. So everybody that's there can go out and play basketball and learn the fundamentals of basketball or baseball. I'm sorry. Yeah. And like that's how they get out of their situation is by becoming great at baseball and then maybe going to a college or you know what I mean? Same thing with basketball in the inner city. And then when you go out to the suburbs, a lot of times you see a lot of tennis courts. And when you look at the tennis landscape, there's a lot of fairer complected people. I mean, other than the Williams sisters and what's the girl from Japan? The black girl from Japan. I can't think of her name. She beat Serena like twice. But when you look at across the board, it's a lot of fair complected people. Same thing with golf, same thing with, so it kind of, that's kind of interesting to think about. I don't know why I started thinking about it, but it's an interesting thing to think about. I feel like when a sport starts getting predominantly one-sided, I feel like you can trace it back to what's available in the areas that these people grew up. You know what I mean? Like if you look at a lot of basketball players, a lot of them grew up in a inner city type situation. Of course, you have people that grew up in like I'm not saying all of them, but you have some that grew up in the inner city, and they'll be like, yeah, I used to go out to the court right there down the street from my house and play till 2-3 in the morning. You know what I mean? Yep. NASCAR, I have no fucking idea. That was just NASCAR. I got no. Osaka. He said her name is Osaka. I think that's her last name. Can't remember. She's dating. I think she's dating a rapper now. Doesn't matter. She can date who she wants to date. Live your truth, baby girl. Live your truth. The Torque he played with isn't normal for a shoe. Oh, okay. He was wearing Kyrie's in college that blew out, but the Torque he played with isn't normal for a shoe. Yeah, he's playing with a shoe made for a point guard.
His boy RJ Barrett also said that he was also wearing not his size either.
Oh, okay. It
was like a couple months after.
Okay, yeah. See, that all plays a factor. Yeah. Plus, the fucking Torque that he plays with, Kyrie weighs 170 something, or maybe 200. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fucking Zion is what, like 270 something?
Something, yeah.
300 pounds? That'd be like Shaq getting some Kyries and fucking moving around the court like that. Like, they ain't made for that. They ain't made for that kind of problems. It's just like putting tires on your car. You know what I mean? You putting some street racing tires on your car, but you go off-road. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're going to fuck them tires up. Hell yeah, you're going to have a blowout. And they're too small for the for the rim. Corey said in the suburbs you ride bikes and skate. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. They do. Get some there's a lot of inner city cats that are getting into BMX as of late. I mean, for a while the landscape didn't look like that. Blue Belt, everything cool over there? You all right? Okay. She's just picking up random booklets and reading them and stuff like that. Oh man. I feel like we should get into some of these stories, man. We got some things to talk about. the first one on the docket, if you will. So apparently ESPN has decided to part ways with Paul Pierce.
Oh boy.
Because he was on video smoking weed, playing poker, hanging out with strippers, getting a twerk on, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here's the thing about it. I always say I have to keep the same energy across the board, no matter who it is, right? ESPN is partly owned by Disney.
Yeah.
I believe it's mostly owned by Disney, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And we just saw Disney got rid of Gina Carano for her tweets.
Yep.
Right? In a statement, if I'm not Naomi Osaka, that's the name. In a statement, I believe someone said that they let him go because it was him that posted the video and not somebody else.
Oh, okay.
If he was just doing that, like living his life,
right,
and somebody else had posted it, fine, whatever, okay? Yeah. And I have to assume that by that statement, if Gina Carano was just having a conversation with someone, saying how she feels, and someone else filmed it and posted it, they probably would have kept her. I can't say that for a fact, for sure. But as I say, me personally, I need to be consistent. Yep. Especially now that we're doing a live show, people can go back. I got to stay consistent. I just like when they fired her, I said I understand. It's a private company and they can do what they want. For sure. Same thing here. It's a private company, they can do what they want. Now, just like I said, in that case, do I think that they should have? I don't think they should have let her go. They could have had a sit down, talk with her. Listen, it's not the way we do things. How about this? XY, try to come to an understanding. Do I think they should have fired Paul? No. But I'm not going to be like this. This isn't a travesty. They can do what they want. You know what I mean? He made a good amount of money. He, he's obviously out here living his best life.
He'll get hired by
somebody hired.
Fox Sports.
Honestly, what he did wasn't that bad.
Just right. It's not.
He had some strippers, which I'm sure they were compensated. They look to be having a good time. They look to be enjoying themselves. From the video that I saw, it's not like he was touching them inappropriately. One of them was giving him a shoulder rub, but he was playing poker, smoking weed. Where he's at, weed is legal. So everything that he was doing was legal. You know what I mean? Sex work is illegal. Like stripping is illegal.
But I don't know ESPN's policy on
that's
marijuana.
What I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is he didn't do anything that broke the law.
For sure. Yeah.
But nothing. I don't, like you said, I have no idea what I'm sure it's Disney. So I'm sure Disney has a policy of how you act outside of, you know what I mean? And like they said, because he posted it. Yeah. So where he fucked up was posting it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It all comes down to posting it. My man Brandon, who is a veteran. Okay. He said it's Titty Tuesday, bro. You got to do it for Paul. Right? Oh man. Yeah, man. He was out there. He was living his best life, doing his thing. Yeah. And again, like I said, I got to keep the same energy. Do I have a problem with what he was doing? I wouldn't have done it. I don't smoke weed. Right. I don't play poker. I don't partake in strippers. You know what I mean? Would I hire a bunch of strippers if it was like, if I had a bunch of friends over and they were like, hey, let's get some strippers? Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'm not going to be posting videos, do what you do, but understand that exactly like I said with Gina, it's the same. I keep the same energy. I try to be as consistent as possible. It's the same thing that I said with people calling me or whatnot. It's the same thing that I said with the country singer. I don't need to name his name. The country singer that was yelling the N-word out in front of his house. Listen, what you do in the privacy of your home is what you do. I don't care if he's saying it at home. I don't care. Whenever telephone conversations come out, right, you're having an A and B conversation, but B decides to record it and put it online, that ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like old boy that was the basketball team owner,
the Clippers.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that's it. I don't like it.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? But he's having a conversation with his mistress.
Right. Probably should have not had a conversation like that with her.
Listen, you got to be careful. Here's the thing. She fucked it up for herself.
Yeah, she did.
Like, she had to pay back $2 million. Like, she fucked it up. Yeah. She fucking the game up. You know what I mean? Yeah. You getting paid to keep your mouth shut. You fucked the job up. You know what I mean? But either way, like, I feel the Gonzo. I am currently, depending on how they're made, a large. If they're made very slim, an extra large. But if they're made normal, a large. And Pun, what are you? A large? XL?
I'm like in between a large and an XL.
Okay, bring a couple over. We'll try more. So, yeah, the thing with Paul Pierce getting fired essentially by Disney, I have the same feelings about it that I did with Gina Carano. Like, what you do, you can do what you want. You can say what you want. The minute that you make it a post, you make it a public thing.
Yeah.
And now it starts to reflect onto the company that you're working for. You know what I'm saying? So because he's the one that posted it, so he made it a post.
Yeah.
He can do what he wants in his private life. And do I look down on Paul Pierce for having strippers and smoking weed? No. Not at all. Do I look down on Gina Carano for feeling the way she does? No, she's still one of my favorite fighters. I still think she's gorgeous. I'd still touch her butt. Not at all. But when you make a post, you make it public. And what he did, he made a post, so he made it public.
Yep.
And they let him go.
Yep.
And they're entitled to do that. It's a private company. They're allowed to do whatever it is that they want to do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it sucks for him. And I'm sure he'll get picked up by somewhere else.
Yeah.
But it sucks all around. Like, there's people that like seeing him on ESPN.
Yeah.
I like seeing Gina on the fucking Mandalorian. I was stoked about her character. I was like, yo, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
It sucks that she's not on there anymore. It sucks that Paul Pierce. Am I saying his name right?
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. Yeah. It sucks that he's not going to be on ESPN. And apparently they don't like strippers. I wonder if he said that when they called him in the office. Was he like, what, y'all don't like strippers? Like, what's going on?
I mean, at that point, I would.
Yeah, there ain't nothing there ain't no shame now. Like, fuck it. Well, y'all don't like strippers? Come on, homie.
Yeah. It's like one of those cheesy pickup lines.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get a pizza and fuck? What? What? You don't like pizza?
You don't like What are you, not doing dairy or something like that? Brandon said, what if the women were there for a pool party and the weed was for medical reasons? Would it still be the same outcome?
Depending on what their policy is.
That's right. Do we know that they were strippers?
Right.
I mean, they were very stripper-esque.
Yeah.
There was a lot of twerking, a lot of G-strings.
I know you're not supposed to judge a book by their cover.
Yeah. That's a hell of a cover.
Those were some strippers. You know what I mean? Like, those were some strippers.
Oh, man.
They knew what they were doing well too much.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like,
right. Raven said, he was the most hated black man on ESPN. He did not care.
Yeah.
That's another thing a lot of people are thinking. Like, he might have been ready to call it quits with them already.
Yeah.
So he might have just been like, fuck it, I'm going to post this, whatever. I'm going to post this video. I don't give a damn. I'm already leaving. He said bigger and better things coming. He might already have some other things in the works. You know what I mean?
I mean, when I saw the story, I kind of thought that, okay, not that he intentionally did it,
right?
But he did it with the knowing that there's a good chance I could get fired for this.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it anyways.
Do it anyway. Brandon said they weren't nude that we saw.
Yeah,
I'm sure they weren't nude at that moment. Yeah. But we don't know what happened after after what he posted. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's two situations that are separate but are very similar. The Gina Carano situation and his situation. Two situations that are separate, very similar, and with the same outcome ultimately. If you're not ready to go, and you're working for a company like that, you got to kind of watch what you say, and you kind of know what you're signing up for. Like, you kind of know what to expect working for Disney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, was Pierce there before Disney bought ESPN?
No.
So he was there after Disney bought it. Yeah. So you kind of know. He probably knew. Like, he was probably like, all right.
He was still playing.
Yeah. Was he?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was probably like, I'm not long for this world. They're probably going to get rid of me soon, or I'm going to leave soon anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck it. I'm going to post this video.
Kevin Garnett. Shoes.
Oh, yeah. Kevin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did have some shoes, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
Who made his shoes?
Adidas.
Was it Adidas?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't know about it. Adam said, word is Paul Pierce wanted to get fired so he could get out of non-compete. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Did I not pin the what you call it? Somebody just texted me and asked me where's the link? Where's the tip link?
It's pinned there.
Is it pinned?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's not showing up in mine. I'll just let them know that it's there. Hold on. Let me tell them it's pinned. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. It's pinned in yours though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. A non-compete clause. Huh.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, yeah, he has a shoe.
He
Hey,
has
Blue
shoes?
Belt, could you bring me a napkin out of the kitchen, please?
Chris Paul.
Thank you very much. Chris Paul. Oh, yeah, Chris Paul.
Yeah. Russell Westbrook.
Did Paul Pierce ever have a shoe?
He did. Adidas.
He had a shoe? Okay.
Yeah. Huh.
Interesting. I don't think we've hit 100.
No,
We haven't even hit 50.
No, God, I don't even think we hit 30.
Yeah. There's not a ton of people with shoes. Thank you very much.
Carmelo Anthony.
Does he have a shoe?
Stephon Marbury.
I'm going to blow my nose real quick. I got to mute myself.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but every time we start streaming, my nose gets stuffy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting down in one spot, but it's just as soon as we turn these mics on and turn the lights on and stuff, I stuff up. I stuff up and I have to pee. Like, I don't have to right now because I did that before we started the show, but it's like it never fails. Like, we start the show and I stuff up and I have no idea why. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, so they fired Mr. Paul Pierce. He'll be somewhere. Where do you think he's going to go to TNT? I feel like TNT don't give a fuck.
TNT. I mean, their crew is well set though.
Yeah, so he's probably not going to go there.
I mean, not saying that you can't add him. Well, it won't be ABC because they're owned by ESPN, which is owned by Disney. So
yeah, so it won't be there.
I'm guessing it'll be Fox Sports, FS1, Fox Sports 1.
I can see that. Shit, that motherfucker gonna fuck around and be commentating on UFC.
You're right. Oh, Toby Williams is in the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Toby's in the house. He said, Raven said TNT don't give a damn. Fox's next stop though. Yeah. I think it'll be Fox. It'll either be Fox or like I don't know, Bleacher Report or something like that, or like something random.
Yeah.
Bleacher doesn't have a channel or anything, do they?
They have a streaming thing, but
yeah,
he'll probably
he'll
go to Fox Sports 1.
It's got to be somewhere that's going to give him a good amount of money.
Fox Sports.
They're probably going to offer. Honestly, the offer is probably already made.
Yeah.
And they were probably like, listen, if you can get out, we got some change for you. We got some.
I mean, everybody who's left ESPN
has gone to Fox Sports.
Yeah.
They probably be like, you can do all the strippers and
Colin
we do
Cowherd,
want to.
Skip Bayless.
And all of them.
Marcellus Wiley.
All of them hire strippers.
Probably.
Skip was smoking weed yesterday.
Shannon Sharp just started at Fox Sports, so he knew what was up from jump.
Toby said, hey, Pun, sun's out, guns out. You got them guns out. Pull your guns out. Pull your guns out. That's actually a song.
It is it?
Yeah, it's a Baltimore club song. Pull your guns out. Pull your guns out. He said, Adam said if he quit, he couldn't go to a competitor network. Oh.
Yeah. So you have to get fired.
Man, listen.
Yeah. And Fox Sports 1 is the ESPN competitor, so.
Oh, okay.
That's probably where he's going.
So they probably sent him an offer.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. If you could get out.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you're ever free, come holler at us. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't surprise me if Fox Sports 1 funded that whole thing.
Probably. Strippers aren't cheap. Those look like high quality strippers too.
Yeah.
They look like some quality, you know what I mean? Take care of themselves. Take good skin. You know what I mean? High quality strippers. Those weren't just your average.
No.
Those were like rap video strippers. Those weren't like that. Those weren't some strippers you find at Pinky's or something like that. Woo! Oh man, yes sir.
Kevin Love did have his own shoe. I forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah.
The 361. That's what they were.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson had a shoe.
Yeah.
Raven said definitely probably would high rate of stripper. Yeah. I think they were a high. Their
higher
rates,
grade.
Yeah, their rates are probably
Top shelf.
up there. Yeah,
Top
shelf strippers.
Not even top shelf. It's like the shelf above the top shelf.
Oh,
you know? Where there's like only one bottle on it.
It's not. It's not even in the cabinet.
No,
it's the shelf that's above the cabinet. They were up there.
Right.
They're up there. There was a pole in the video too.
Was a pole in the
so
video.
it definitely wasn't a pool party. Like there was a whole ass pole in there.
Yeah.
That's probably his man cave. You know what I mean?
Probably.
He's probably like, hey, come over and dance in my man cave.
Right.
I give you a couple grand real quick. You about to make me a few million.
Right.
I'll toss you a couple grand. How long before one of the dancers comes out and says that the whole thing was a setup?
Toby said they were top shelf. Did you see those cheeks?
I mean, listen, I didn't want to say it, but
Right?
since she brought it up, they were definitely double cheeked up on that
Yes, they
fucking
were.
Easter Sunday.
Yes,
when did that
they
video
were.
come out? Was it Sunday or was it
Easter Sunday?
I don't know, man. It might have been. DJ Raven said the ace of spades of strippers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, they were double cheeked up, quadruple cheeked up. There
Yeah,
was
they
two
were.
of them. Whew. Yeah, they were definitely cheeked up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I am not mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at him.
No.
His choice in entertainment, I am not mad. And I'm thinking, yeah, maybe he. Then now that makes me think. You think Gina Carano wanted to get fired too?
Maybe.
Like it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible she had got an offer and was like, listen, if you can get out of this Disney contract,
Yeah.
we got something waiting for you. Or maybe Disney had a no compete clause.
Maybe.
Maybe they had a thing where it's like she can't be in any other movies or anything while she's doing the show. And maybe she wanted to film a movie because she has some movies under her belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, that is interesting to think about. Interesting to think about. I got to do some thinking. I got to do some research. I'm gonna have to do some research. I want to talk about this next thing.
Okay.
This freaking ship that got stuck. How long was it stuck for?
I don't know.
It's like a few days, right?
Oh, yeah.
So on businessinsider.com, it says Egypt's first female ship captain fears for her career after she was blamed falsely for the Suez Canal blockage when she was aboard a vessel 200 miles away.
See that?
So she was on a vessel 200 miles away,
All right.
and then she got blamed? Now, hold on. So let me read this real quick. Egypt's first female ship captain was blamed for the Suez Canal blockage, despite having been hundreds of miles away from the incident, she told BBC News. Marwa, M-A-R-W-A, Marwa E. said that she saw online rumors accusing her of being responsible for the Ever Given container ship becoming beached. The media outlet reported. Wow. BBC reported that at the time of the jam, God, they just have her last name, Elsa Lehadar was working as a first mate on the Adia 4 in Alexandria, more than 200 miles away from the site of the collision. An investigation is underway to explain Ever Given's grounding, but it's clear that the 29-year-old was not to blame.
Yeah. I feel she has nothing to worry about, but it's fucked up that she even got blamed for it.
Yeah,
it's
they even blamed her.
Like I said, if you were on the ship, it's still not right if she didn't have nothing to do with it, but she was on the ship and she got blamed. At least she was on the ship.
Yeah.
It's still fucked up.
At least she was there.
At least she was there.
It's kind of like if somebody gets beat up and I see it, I'm there.
Yeah.
And then the police come and question me, I get it. I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I feel there's paperwork
Right.
that clarifies where she's at.
Clearly, because they just said she was 200 miles away. She said, I felt I may be targeted, maybe because I'm a successful female in this field or because I'm Egyptian, but I'm not sure. That's and here's the thing. If she was on the ship, okay, she's a captain.
Yeah.
Replacing blame. Okay, the people in power should have been able to figure this out. We'll throw her in the mix. Like you said, I get it. She was there.
Especially if you're the captain.
Yeah.
Like you're driving the thing.
Or well, even if you're on the ship, not driving it, but you're a captain.
Yeah.
You're a captain on the ship.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking all the captains, line them all up.
Yeah.
Let's get to the bottom of this. That makes sense.
Yep.
200 miles away?
Yeah. That's
It's like, okay, a bunch of dudes on the ship got this shit stuck. Let's just blame the chick.
Right.
Let's just blame,
I feel that's what
the
happened.
woman. That literally sounds like what happened. Like, oh, the ship is stuck. Who did it? I don't know. Just blame the woman. Blame the woman. Yo, she's nowhere near. Semantics. Don't even
see what
worry.
happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens.
We'll throw it against the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's bananas. And honestly, if it's anything other than an honest mistake, like her name is similar to somebody that was on the ship that was driving, if it's anything other than that, it looks like pure sexism.
Yeah.
Like it literally, there's no other reason. Out of all the people that you could have blamed, you blamed the one female captain. It's like in a football game, a bad play gets made, right? You got all the refs that are there. And there's the one, what is the first female ref to ref a Super Bowl? Yeah. She's all the way, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like she's way the fuck over here.
Yeah.
Didn't throw a flag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's, for whatever reason, her job had her over on this side of the field. Yeah. And y'all are way 35 yards away. And then the bad call gets happened. And then somebody from fucking Florida's like, oh, it was the woman.
Yeah, right.
Like, wait a minute, dude. I'm looking at this in slow motion. She ain't even over there.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? She was on a bathroom break when this shit happened. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? She wasn't even, she literally wasn't there. Yeah, we're going to blame her anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the same thing. Like, yo, and the thing is, if you're so chauvinistic that you're going to blame a woman, why would you blame the most high profile woman in the field?
Or pick the one that's not nowhere near.
Well, exactly. Clearly, they're going to look into it. Right. It's not like you picked just somebody that was on the ship, like a female officer or whatever on the ship and was like, oh, she did it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You picked the first female ship captain. Yeah. They're going to look into that.
Yeah, they're going to check that out. Yeah.
Oh, she did it? All right. Well, listen, we got to make this stick. Let's do a full investigation. Wait, how many miles away was she?
200?
These motherfuckers. Right? 200 miles away and get blamed for some shit. DJ Raven said it sounds like a sexism play. 100%. That's to me, like, again, I don't have no science to back this up. Yeah. If it was anything short of there was somebody working on the ship in the control room whose name was very similar, if it's anything other than that, it's sexism. Like, what else can it be? Like, how do you, I don't understand how you blame somebody for that. That just, right? That's fuck, dude. Like, that's, and could you imagine, like,
I mean, I get it, because when you're a kid, you try to blame other people for shit you
blame
did.
Everybody.
But at least they're there with you.
Right. Like, you a whole ass adult. Yeah. You blaming somebody else. The fucked up part is, like, can you imagine, like, it's already hard enough being a woman in a male-dominated field, right? That's hard enough to do. I got a lot of friends that work in jobs. Bodybuilder Kelsey had a job where it was like mostly guys in there. And, she handles herself well, but there's struggles that come along with that. Veteran Kelsey, Texas Kelsey, being in the Army. Army is mostly dudes. You know what I mean? And there's things that come with that. There's things that come with being a woman in a male-dominated industry, no matter what that industry is, whether you're a female martial arts trainer. Most martial arts trainers are dudes. Whether you're a female line cook, you know what I mean? A female janitor, whatever it is, if you're in a male-dominated field, that's already hard enough, right? So now you're the first, right? So that adds even more, you know what I'm saying? So now, not only are you in a male-dominated field, quite frankly, pretty chauvinistically ran, male-dominated field, but you're the first. You know the first always catches a bad one. Look at Jackie Robinson, first black person to play in the major leagues. Like, he caught hell. So I'm sure she's catching hell being the first. And then to add to that, you get falsely accused of some shit that you were literally damn near a full state away from. You know what I mean? Like, she couldn't even get to that ship in the time that it was taking him to get it out of there. She wouldn't even have been able to get to the ship. You know what I'm saying? And so to be the woman in a male-dominated field and be the first woman captain in this male-dominated captainship, whatever you call a bunch of captains, captai, what do you call?
I have no idea.
What do you call a group of captain? And then to get falsely accused, like, that's got to feel like pure, utter, unadulterated shit. You know what I mean? And I understand why she's talking about how she was fearful for her. She's fearful for her career because they'll fire her for that and won't even. There's a lot of places that'd be like, well, you know what? Your name came up in it. Yeah. So we gotta let you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. If you ask me, it's pretty fucked up. What's going on? You're looking down at something.
No,
I thought something was messing up. I was like, am I freezing on the? I'm over here pop locking. Am I? I can't believe I just said pop locking. I hate when people say that. There's popping and then there's locking. They're two separate things. There's no pop lock. And I said it. Slap myself on the wrist. Oh, Mikey V. Mike Ventura is in the chat on the Instagrams. I love that explosion. It sounds so good. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a sexism at play, if you ask my opinion. Mm-hmm. Blue Belt, you all right over there? I thought wait, is that food? Yeah. When the fuck did that come? Is that where you went? You went to get food? Oh, yeah. we got some food particles to partake in. I know she's hungry because she's
Willie, Big Will's watching.
Oh, Willie Makahincha. He said, "How dare you? How dare us? What? I'm trying to get Willie Makahincha linked up with Wavy Duder.
Nice.
To Willie wants to put out a track, so
nice.
We're gonna put some bars. We're gonna lay some bars down.
Yes.
So I'm trying to facilitate that.
If that happens, there has to be a music video to go along with it.
100%. 100%. Oh, Mikey V, you sent me a text. I'll have to check it. I was out and about today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mindy is in the chat.
What up, Mindy?
Mikey V, I'll check my phone. I was out and about a lot today and wasn't really like on my phone. Mm-hmm. This phone is just this is just the Instagram phone, and then this was my regular phone. So I'll check it and then I'll get back to you. Oh, Willie's talking about how dare you popping and locking. Yeah. Yeah, I hate when people say pop lock. I hate when people say breakdance, to be honest with you. Like breakdancing is the time you dance during the break of the song, when it's just a beat. The actual dance is called b-boying, or the art of b-boying, but it's actually called b-boying. It's not called breakdancing. Whenever I see dance studios and they're like, we teach ballet, tap, lyrical, and breakdancing. And I'm like, why do the other dance forms get the respect of being called what they're technically called, and b-boying doesn't? You know what I mean? And yeah, it might be sexist because it's b-boying, and breakdancing sounds more inclusive.
That's probably why they do it.
Fuck that. It's b-boying.
I mean, hey,
it's the art of b-boying.
You got to be straight across the board, remember?
I am, but it's named after
no, I know.
It's named after the people that invented it.
Yeah, I know.
So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, but popping and locking, I definitely don't like saying pop lock. Oh, can you pop lock? Like that's two things, homie. It's like I remember when I had a flat top, people were like, "Oh, you look like Kid and Play," and I'm like, "That's two people."
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You said two people.
Yeah, you said two people.
I'm like, which one do I look like? Do I look like Kid or do I look like Play? My flat top was too high to look like Play, but my skin is too dark to look like Kid. So, you know, which one is it, homie? You're gonna have to figure it out, my dude. You're gonna have to figure it out. I kind of can't stand when people try to tell me when people tell me I look like someone, if they're not creative with it, it's just annoying. Like the low-hanging fruit is Questlove.
Yeah.
People say any black man with an afro and glasses, they're going to immediately go to Questlove. Mm-hmm. Even though if you set us side by side, we look nothing alike.
Nothing.
And I don't have a beard. And Questlove wears braids most of the time. So I'm like, I don't get it, but whatever. You know what I mean? People used to tell me I look like one of the Wayans brothers. I can rock with that. Because when they had longer hair, okay, I could get with that. It's not a common thing. When people say shit like Afro Man, I'm like, so any black man with an afro just looks like Afro Man, right? Like, come on, my dude, you can do better than that. Samuel Jackson is Mr. Glass when he had an afro. I'm like, my hair's not gray, man. Like, come on. Like if you got to reach that far, you know what I mean? Like, if you got to start delving into like movie characters, you're reaching. And especially like, if you're delving into like obscure movie characters, you're reaching. Yeah. Like the one Denzel Washington movie where he was a lawyer, he wore glasses and he had an afro. And I'm like, that's reaching, dude. That's reaching a lot. Like you're delving into, don't nobody really even know about that movie. You know what I mean? Although Denzel did a great performance in there. Never seen a bad Denzel performance.
No.
Have you ever seen a bad Denzel performance? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. I can honestly say I haven't seen a performance of Denzel's that I didn't like, even if I didn't like the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Surprisingly, I wasn't a huge fan of John Q.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good movie.
It is. Yeah.
And it's a solidly paced movie. It's a great movie. But it's just the story. I was like, you know what? It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. It's not. Wasn't a big fan of Hurricane.
Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's just Hurricane made me feel like crap.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of feeling like crap.
Yeah.
You know what movie that I watched because somebody was like, this is such a great movie. So I watched it and then I didn't talk to them for like a week because I'm like, fuck this movie. 7 Pounds. The Will Smith movie. Decent movie.
Yeah.
But you will feel like you shot your dog at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, why would you tell me to watch this?
Right.
Oh, Blue is in the chat.
Oh, what up? What up?
He said, what's up, homie? See you doing your thing. We trying. Trying. Out here making it do what it do. Yeah, man, 7 Pounds was you all right over there, Blue Belt? Have you dug into the food yet? Why not? Whatever. Anyway. What? Can't nobody hear you. So, oh yeah, DJ Raven said, oh God, I hate 7 Pounds. Yeah, man. It's one of those, I don't like movies. Here's the thing. When I watch movies, right? So I don't yuck anyone's yum. If you're sad, when you're sad, you like to watch sad movies or listen to sad music, if that works for you, beautiful. If you end up feeling better afterwards because you had yourself a good cry and you got it out, that's beautiful. If it just continues to depress you even more, then I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't think that's yucking someone's yum because it's not helping you.
Yeah.
You're not enjoying it.
Right.
You're listening to sad music and you're crying for a week. Now, if you listen to this sad music, you cry for a night, you cry yourself to sleep, you wake up the next day and you're like, all right, I'm ready to tackle the world. Fuck this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you are like, oh, I'm watching all these sad movies, I'm eating bonbons, I'm fucking listening to sad music, I'm just crying, it's been going on for like a week and a half, I feel like you might not be accomplishing what you think you're accomplishing. Now, that being said, me personally, on Planet Tiger, when I watch movies for escapism, right?
Yeah.
I watch movies to be put in a bit of a better mood. I don't watch movies to then get to the end of said movie and then feel like pure crap at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't watch movies to feel like it's the ending of Old Yeller. Remember Old Yeller?
Oh, God.
Fucking spoiler alerts for Old Yeller. He shoots the fucking dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't watch movies for that. You know what I mean? I never watched Old Yeller. Like, people told me about it. I was like, I ain't watching that shit. Why the fuck would I watch that?
Right? Yeah.
First of all, I can't relate. No. You know what I mean? I never lived in no log cabin with a fucking yellow dog. I ain't about to do this shit. But yeah, why would I want to see that? Like, but the story up to that is so good. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, I faced the reality of dogs dying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I've had dogs that have died. It sucked. I don't want to then watch a movie like, what is it? Marley and Me?
Yeah.
Or is it?
I think it's Marley and Me.
Yeah, where it's Jennifer Aniston and they raise the dog. Yeah, spoiler alerts for Marley and Me. The dog dies at the end.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, dogs get old and they die, right? But why do I want to see that? If I'm watching a movie, as far as I'm concerned, every animal there lived happily ever after. You know what I mean? And got belly rubs and fucking never dies. It's a movie.
Yeah.
That's what movies are for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if somebody says, well, that's not realistic. Wakanda's not a real country, but I enjoyed the fuck out of that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in any movie that I watch lives happily ever after. I don't need to see them die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need that part of it. It's why, like, I used to watch independent films a ton. And independent films are filled with, there's a couple things that are in a lot of independent films, especially if you go to like film festivals. There's a lot of rape. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe they feel like it makes them edgy. And there's a lot of like movies where no one survives the movie. Yeah. Everybody's dead at the end. Or the ending is so bleak that you're like, well, fuck, dude. Like, damn, that's a shitty ending. You know what I mean? DJ Raven said, right, like Godzilla and King Kong. I still ain't watched that. I heard it was good. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say that it has I wouldn't call it a ending that makes you feel like crap. It's an interesting. Have you watched it?
No. I was never really into King Kong or Godzilla, so.
It's interesting, man. It's interesting. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't watched it. Maybe we should do a spoiler. Spoiler alert, everybody. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Wait, do you care about spoilers? I don't care. So spoiler alert for Godzilla versus King Kong. Spoiler alert.
I mean, not for this movie.
Yeah, you know, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, close your ears for about 2 minutes. Godzilla whooped his ass, dude. Huh? Godzilla whooped his ass, bro. Godzilla beat the shit out of him. Like, what? Oh, Godzilla whooped his ass so bad at one point he laughed at him. Like, it's fucking... like at one point he literally looks at him and fucking giggles, bro. Like, ooh, man. All right, people, y'all can come back. Everybody can come back now. I mean, it's in the trailers, honestly. Yeah. Nothing new. If you've seen the trailer for the movie, you've seen it. A lot of cool shit happens. Like, it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it'll bring you to your childhood, playing with toys. Yeah. It's that. And it's great. And I loved it. At the same time, if you've seen the trailer, you pretty much get the gist of what happens. Yeah. Even there's a surprise character that I won't go into because I don't want to spoil it. Mm-hmm. But he's in the trailer. Like, if you pause it, yeah, you can see him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, great fucking. I mean, I thought it was a great movie, but yeah, it goes about how you think it would.
I mean, when I saw that they were making the movie,
Corey said, "What's up, boys? Messing with the headband, T. Thank you, man. Thank you. I feel it. I'm feeling jaunty today." Feeling jaunty. Thought I'd throw the headband on. I mean, it's a fun movie.
No, yeah, but like when I saw like they were making it, yeah, I was like, all right, kind of know who's gonna win.
Right. Here's the thing about it. Here's what I'll say about it. Absolutely, everyone should watch it. Now, here's why. Let me explain why. It's on streaming. Mm-hmm. Now, I wouldn't tell everybody to go out to a theater. Yeah. And spend money and watch it. Yeah. If you have HBO Max, watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you have HBO Max, you got an hour to kill, or you're just chilling, something to watch, throw it on. You won't regret it. You know what I mean? If you paid $15.99, yeah, and another $15.99 to take a date, you know what I mean? Then you might be. If you're not a fan, if you're not wholly into it. Protagonist asks if we're talking Kong and Zilla. Yes, we are. I did a quick spoiler thing, but we're not doing spoilers right now. But yeah, so I enjoyed the hell out of it, right? I'm a fan. Mm-hmm. If you're not a fan, if you have HBO Max, watch it. You got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? If you got time to kill anyway, just put it on. You ain't even got to pay attention. Just put it on. Yeah. Come in during like loud parts. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely it's a fun watch. You won't regret it. Again, like I said, if it was in the movie theaters, then I wouldn't be so, I wouldn't be so adamant about like everybody should see it. Yeah. If you're a fan, go see it. Mm-hmm. If you're interested, go see it. But for this, because it's streaming, you're not paying anything extra to watch it. If you're even remotely interested, or even if you're not interested at all, or if you're not opposed to it, go ahead and watch it. You know what I mean? Cool. Now, I can't say that same thing about, protagonist says stream keeps buffering for him. Be right back. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. The Snyder Cut is a bit different. That's a 4-hour investment. Yeah. I do think everyone should, if you have even a remote interest at all whatsoever, watch it when you have the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't rush out to go and, I got to watch this right now. No, don't do that. Yeah. It's going to be there. It's going to be on streaming services for the foreseeable future. Watch it whenever you get the chance. If you're ever bored, you're on a flight, somewhere, a couple hours, watch the first half on the flight. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's one of those things where, give it a watch. I don't think it's not going to, if you're not a DC fan, it's not going to like all of a sudden make you a DC fan. If you're a DC fan, you'll be very happy with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you didn't like the first one, you might like the Snyder Cut. If you like the first one, you'll love the Snyder Cut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not to say that, I'm not saying that everyone and their grandma, Raven, is the stream keeps buffering for you as well? Is it buffering for everybody? Let me check.
On Facebook? Yeah, mine froze.
Is it buffering for you? It froze for you?
Yeah. Or buffering, whatever it's doing, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's doing that over here. Let me check my Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames. Blue Belt, is the Xbox turned off over there? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to say. So the Xbox is turned off. Everything's turned off. So it should be good. So he said I'm good on IG. Facebook was having issues though. So maybe it's Facebook and Twitch that's acting up. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's Facebook and Twitch that's acting up. Saying that it's unstable. That's so weird. Oh, whoa, what did I just do? I just did something. That's weird. That's a bummer. I mean, we're coming up towards the ending of the show anyway, but it just kind of sucks that it's telling me that I got a poor connection. Let me check my Creator Studio over here. The stream health over here. Yeah, it's a little shaky over here too. That's so weird. Oh well. All right. We'll figure it out. We'll let it do what it do, and then see if it works itself out. Protagonist said if we're talking Kong and Zilla, keeps buffering, but I will say if you're watching Kong versus Godzilla for the plot, you're watching the wrong movie. I'm there to see Kong knock Zilla out. I mean, okay. You know what? I would say it's a lot like it's very similar to the okay. Now it's telling me that my connection is excellent on Twitch. So hopefully it stays that way. I would say it's very similar to the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
Like if you're watching those for plot,
Yeah.
there's certain movies that I feel like, okay, we shouldn't review these movies in the sense that certain movie reviewers shouldn't review these movies.
Yeah.
If you're used to reviewing movies like Oscar caliber movies or like these serious like acting movies, you probably shouldn't be reviewing.
Don't review The Expendables.
Yeah.
Don't review Fast and Furious.
Exactly.
Don't review Kong vs. Zilla.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, just
leave those
them
alone. Leave them alone.
We don't need
Don't
to hear
give them
your
bad reviews. Yeah. Don't, and I think honestly, I kind of feel like so with the Rotten Tomatoes thing, Raven said, I don't know why it was messing up, but it cleared up. I think it's clearing up for everybody now. I think Twitch and Facebook was having some issues, to be honest with you. I feel like listen. So for Rotten Tomatoes, right? A lot of times the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, those reviewers just review everything.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going to be reviewing movies, we need to start getting in categories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're going to review campy movies, do that. If you're going to review these like maybe art house movies or things like that, do that.
Yeah.
If you're going to review dramas or heavy story movies, do that. Because when you look at the reviews for these movies, like if you look at the reviews for like a Fast and Furious, Marvel movies, even though Marvel movies are great movies,
and
you know what I mean?
They've been winning some at the Oscars now.
For sure. At
but still,
at the end of the day, though, it's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
It's people flying around in tights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody who reviews, I can't even think of a heavy dramatic movie to fucking Fences, right?
Okay.
Somebody that reviews that and gives that a favorable review might not be the same person that should review Ant-Man.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you might not be the person to review that. I feel the same way about games, right? If you are a person that plays first-person shooters, why are you reviewing Paper Mario? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why are you reviewing Metal Gear if what you're used to playing is Madden?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times with reviews, what we're getting is that person's taste of which is why you shouldn't, if you do watch movie reviews, listen, I watch Double Toasted, right? But at the same time, I don't just follow their reviews. I listen to them more for their banter, their wit, like the funny stuff they say. I'm still going to find out for myself whether I like something or not.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
If something interests me, it could be a poorly reviewed, like what's the movie on Netflix with Will Smith? Bright. Bright got panned by the critics, but I was like, I'm still gonna watch. This shit looks cool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
It looks cool as fuck. Will Smith is funny to me, I'm still gonna watch it. I enjoyed the movie. Now, am I gonna say it's a good movie? No, fuck no. Yeah. It's fucking fairies and shit. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it's a good movie.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Adam said, this is gonna sound like I'm either high or bored, but I want to see a movie about who cleans up and fixes the shit after Kong and Godzilla fight.
Right. That's what I'm wondering. Like,
you know what? That's one thing I will give Marvel, because Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Was it Homecoming, the first one?
I think so.
They were cleaning up after Avengers.
Yeah. So no, that's Far From Home.
Far From Home.
Yeah.
Was it Far From Home?
Yeah. Far From Home came after the Avengers. Endgame.
Yeah. But that was the first. Was it?
No, the first Spider-Man was Homecoming.
So what happened in Homecoming?
That's when is that when he becomes Spider-Man, I think?
It's not the. Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. The one with Michael Keaton is the one that they're cleaning up after the Avengers.
Oh,
because he owns the cleaning.
Oh
company.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, because that was.
So that's Homecoming. Yeah.
That's Homecoming. Because they actually went to Homecoming in that one. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I'll give them that, because they're like, okay, here's a fucking cleanup crew.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
They're bidding on the job.
Yeah. That never happened in DC.
No.
After Superman got into it with Zod, they fucked that city up. Now they do mention it a little bit in Batman versus Superman.
Okay.
So they do talk about it a little bit, because Batman knew somebody that died in one of the buildings. So they mention it. They talk about it. They do a little bit, but it's like, who the fuck is cleaning this up?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. Shit, I know in Tokyo where Godzilla be fucking shit up, there's got to be, like, come on. Shit, in Pacific Rim, who's cleaning up that shit?
Right?
Yeah, Adam, that's actually a really good idea. Like, who is doing the fucking cleanup? Protagonist says, same thing when Mortal Kombat comes out. I'm there to see the action, there to see Sub-Zero and Scorpion kill shit. Yeah, 100%. I'm not going into Mortal Kombat. So when I go to see Mortal Kombat, I'm there for 3 things. I just randomly said 3, so I'm gonna come up with 3 things. One, I'm going to see that they maybe not directly represent the game, but they pay homage in a respectful way to the game.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be a direct 1-for-1 comparison.
No,
but just respect the fact that it's a very well-known game.
You came from a game.
Yeah. So I'm there to see that. I'm there to see what they do with those characters, obviously from the game. I'm there to see the fights, because it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
So I'm there to see that, and I'm there to see the fatalities.
Yep.
I could give a fuck about what they do with the story. Right. I don't give a damn. The story in the game ain't good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the story in the game isn't even good. So I could care less about story, drama. Like, you know what? And what I'm not there for, I don't care about romance. I don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah.
I just want to see some fighting. I want to see somebody kicking somebody's ass. And I want eye candy for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see Sonya looking foxy as can be. And for the people that are into dudes, I want all the dudes to have 6-packs and fucking, if you're into fluffy guys, a couple fluffy dudes in there. You know what I mean? I want eye candy for everybody that goes to see that movie. I want some eye candy for them. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm there for. I ain't there I could give a damn about a plot. I mean, I need enough plot to get from A to B.
I need enough plot to get some cool fatalities. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. Why is Sub-Zero mad at Scorpion? Oh, Scorpion stole his candy in high school. Good enough for me.
That's fine.
That's good enough for me.
That works.
Dude, and one of my favorite shits, Dragon Ball Z, there's this dude, Broly, right?
Yeah.
And Broly hates Goku. The reason he hates Goku is because when Goku was born, he cried, which scared Broly, which made him cry.
Yep.
So he has a hatred for him that runs so deep, like he goes insane, and that's why.
Yeah.
It's good enough for me.
Yeah, good. Yeah, fine.
I don't need any more.
Yeah.
And there's been critics that have talked about that. I'm like, it's anime.
Right?
Like, dude, I just need enough to get from A to B. Protagonist said, so I'm 100% hype. Plus, I'm a huge fan of the actor playing Sub-Zero. It's the, I think it's the Japanese guy from, I think he was also in The Last Samurai, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But he's been Ken No, it's not Ken. Oh man, I can't think of his name, and I don't want to mess up his name. actually everybody from The Last Samurai has been doing good. The main dude from Last Samurai, not Tom Cruise, but the main dude is in all the Godzilla movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Ken. I don't want to try his last name. I don't want to fuck it up. I feel like that would be so rude for me to be like, oh, Ken, blah blah blah, and I just did a voice, but I was talking about myself, so I can do that. Oh, Mandy Yams is in the chat on the gram. Hold on, let me blow it up. I think that's that's jujitsu, Mandy.
Okay,
if I'm not mistaken, she does jits. Mandy, we got a blue belt up in here. Blue belt Emily is over here. Why are you raising your hand? There ain't no camera on you. She's raising her hand, fucking sitting all spread eagle on the fucking on the recliner, just living your best life, huh? She's over there living. Protagonist said you got to see the Dragon Ball Super Brawly movie. I think I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh, the dude from Raid Redemption is playing Sub-Zero. That'd be dope. Have you ever seen Raid Redemption? Mm-hmm. Bro, those movies are bananas. Bananas. Bro, the level of action outside of here, you know what it is? It's because in here in America, right? Mm-hmm. If you're making an action movie, everybody has to be insured.
Yep.
And if you can't get them insured, you kind of can't put them in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like Jackie Chan, right? A lot of his American movies, he does his stunts, but they have to have a stunt double there.
Yeah.
And some of the stunts he's not allowed to do because then they can't insure him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why when you watch like Rush Hour, the Rush Hour movies, the stunts, you're like, man, this seems a bit faker than his stunts in like these other movies. Yeah. It's because a lot of the things is wire work and stuff like that. Whereas in his movies, he just jumps off the fucking shit,
right?
And whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Like there's no wires. Yep. Like his stunt crew they're blacklisted from every insurance agency like on the planet, but they're fucking dope, man. And it looks so much more. A movie looks so much more real when people are actually getting hit.
Yeah,
and especially like if people are doing their own stunts. Like one of the props that I give to Tom Cruise, that dude does all his own stunts. Yep. Like that dude was actually strapped to the side of a fucking airplane when it took off. That was bananas to me. And people are like, oh, that's CG. I'm like,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
They got behind the scenes footage of that. When he and what is it? Mission Impossible 3 or 4?
When he comes down like this?
No, the one where he jumps from one building to the other.
I think that's 3.
And he gets up. He has a little because he broke his fucking ankle. Yeah. Like snapped it during that scene. Yeah. And it's in the movie.
Yeah.
And he just got up and ran off screen. And they were like, all right, well, we're leaving that shit in there.
Yeah, right.
Jackie Chan broke his foot in the movie and then put on a cast with a sock over it that looked like a sneaker and just kept fucking filming. Yeah. That's some badass shit right there.
They also with the new Top Gun movie.
Oh, yeah.
So they're all doing their own stunts.
Really?
Like they're actually up in the planes.
They're flying them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have somebody like with them, but they're probably
they're up there.
They're up there. Yeah.
Yeah, because in the first one, the original Top Gun, they did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they had,
and that's a stunt in and of itself. Just being in those planes without puking.
If not a pilot.
Yeah, you're fucking throwing
You're
up.
not used to that. You know what I mean?
You're passing out and shit.
Yeah, but I heard Tom Cruise talking like he wanted the kids, because the cast is younger, so he called them the kids, to actually feel what the pilots feel. So
fuck yeah.
He's like, when you're watching the movie and you're seeing the reactions, it's their own, it's their actual, it's because they're in the fucking plane.
Hell yeah.
So
Mikey V helped us out. He said he plays Hanzo, or Scorpion, I think he plays Hanzo in The Last Samurai.
Okay.
But he's the guy playing Scorpion, I believe.
That's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And then Protagonist said Joe Taslim is also in Warrior, the show he mentioned last time he was here.
Yep.
Comes full circle. You're right. Yep. Full circle. What's going on? What's
the head of the McClellan household is in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's
what's up, Katie?
Katie McClellan. I will gladly fuck up Cam's last name.
That's what you say to Prenzio.
Yeah, that's literally what I say to Prenzio. I know his sister one time when I was like, "Oh, Cameroni DiPrenzio," and his sister was like, "Who the fuck is that? Like, who are you talking about?" I'm like, "Your brother." Yeah. She's like, "That is not his name." I'm like, "Yeah, I know that."
Yeah.
I don't think there exists a Cameroni DiPrenzio.
I mean, I'm maybe somewhere.
There's got to be
in
one.
the old country.
If not, Cam have a son one day and name him Cameroni. Cameroni DePrinzio McClure. Dude, I've been watching a lot of like ex-mobster interviews on fucking YouTube, dude. I've been watching a ton. And like, I got to say something. What they did aside, the interviewers are some of the dumbest people. If you're not familiar with the life, you shouldn't be interviewing these guys. If you're not either A, familiar with the life, or B, did your actual research and didn't just look on Wikipedia, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to say who I've been watching because, you know, I don't want to say his name on here. But the people that he's interviewing, like, he's saying information and they're like, yeah, it didn't exactly go down like that. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, okay. And then as they're talking, he's like, I just looked it up on Wikipedia. It says here, and they're like, yeah, that's Wikipedia. But
yeah,
like,
right.
Like I was, this
Are
is
you gonna?
This is my life we're talking about.
Are you gonna like listen to the person who was actually there?
Yeah.
Or to a internet information site where people can add shit whenever they want.
Bro, people can add anything to fucking Wikipedia.
Yeah.
One of the dudes was I think it was a Capo Regime. Is that how you say it? And he was talking, and his brother and his dad had got killed.
Okay.
In this shooting, and the interviewer was like, how did that make you feel? And he was like, I was a little shocked. I was a little shocked. He was like, a little shocked, like your dad and your brother. He was like, yeah, a little shocked. And then he's like, listen, my friend. Yeah. I just love the way he said it. Right. He was like, listen, my friend, this is the life that we signed up for. He was like, they weren't civilians. They signed up for this life.
Yeah.
So you get out of this life one of a few ways, and that's one of them. His exact words were a little different, but it was just so, like, the way he said it, he was like, listen, we know what we signed up for. Yeah. And he's like, you understand? I capiche? And I was like, my man. Right? I was like, you tell him. Right? But yeah, I'm like, it's so weird to me when somebody, when people, there's people out there that try to explain to you your life or what you went through or what an experience that you had was. And it's like, how are you telling me? You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, this life is, DJ life is full of this, that, and the third. And it's like, are you a DJ? No. Okay, well, then where are you getting your information from? Well, I got friends.
Wikipedia?
Yeah. Or I got friends that are DJs. Like, okay, that might have happened for them.
Where's your friend DJ at?
Right. His basement.
Yeah, right.
His bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, your basement? You're not a DJ.
That'd be like me telling you, hey, man, listen, in Italian households, this is what happens. I know I do that a lot. Yeah. Because I'm always like, listen, in the Italian world.
But you're usually spot on.
Well, I only do that when there's similarities. Yeah. It's like in Brazilian houses and Italian houses, Latin houses in general.
There's going to be similarities.
Yeah, there's going to be similarities. Yeah. There's things that we do that we all do. And, like living with your parents, right? Yeah. If you're not, that's a thing. You stay there and you take care of your parents. And when a lot of times people don't live alone until after their parents have passed. You know what I'm saying? So like that happens. That's the thing. And yeah, I'll talk about that, but I'm never like, listen, bro, at an Italian dinner, X, Y, and Z gets served, and then they do this, right? And then you're like, no, actually they do it. No.
Like the whole throwing the spaghetti on the wall to see if it sticks.
Yeah. It's not a thing.
Not a thing at all.
I feel like
if you're doing that, you don't know how to cook spaghetti and you ain't Italian.
I feel like that right there is an inherently, okay, throwing spaghetti against the wall to see if it's done is to Italian cooking what hard shell tacos are to Mexican.
Yeah.
Because hard shell tacos was literally invented by Taco Bell.
Go to Mexico and I dare you to find a hard shell.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. The only I would almost say the only time you'll find hard shell
is probably at a resort maybe.
And where a lot of Americans go.
Tourists.
Yeah. Yep. But that shit was literally invented by Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Because it was easier to put the shit in there.
Yeah.
Did you know that Barilla Pasta, is that the name of it? Barilla? Yep. Barilla Pasta has, people, y'all may not know this, they have playlists on Spotify, maybe even iTunes, and the playlists are named after, I don't know if you knew this, Boo Belt, the playlists are named after each pasta, and they take the exact amount of time for those pastas